Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, Raider Nation. Yeah, interesting show today, huh? Interesting show. I'm not upset. I know that doesn't make any sense. Um, if you've been watching me long enough, anyone knows I don't like losing. Losing is not that's not in our vocabulary. You see why everybody's frustrated. Um, I don't like losing in nothing. Uh, Personal, professional, it doesn't matter. So it's tough right now. Um, but I, I'm not upset because I have to put things into perspective, right? We all have to put things into perspective, and we all have to understand what's trying to be done right now. Think about this. We got a whole new regime. This is what, regime number 6, number 7 that we're dealing with when it comes with the McDaniels crew. Um, I mean, we've had more offenses, more defenses, right? More people come through the system. And they're just not there yet. The biggest thing I learned, in my opinion, is, and I think anybody smart, I mean, hey, do you want to win, or are you worried about people being injured because you paid them $1 gazillion? I mean, that's your problem as far as the owner. Now, I'm all about winning, and I think every and anyone knows that we would have benefited immensely, immensely. We would have benefited from preseason play, and in fact, I'm an advocate for complete preseason play. Meaning, yeah, when you have a whole entire new everything, and that last play of the game kind of sums it up. I've been saying this for a long time. These guys are out there thinking. They're not playing, they're thinking, they're not reacting, right? Or I should say they're not being proactive, they're being reactive. And that's why they're losing. Um, their step there's a lot. Let's get into it when you know what I mean, when that time comes. We'll get into that. But I'm gonna give a shout out to KC. You know how I like to do. First and foremost, the homie J Mo hooked it up. Appreciate you, homie. Got me everywhere I needed to get to. Went to the game with me. Yeah, it's been a long time since we could catch up, so that was pretty awesome. Y'all know I know people everywhere. That's how I get down. But yeah, you know, same hotel. I'm definitely giving this hotel props because it's dope. So I like to stay at, and I've only stayed at the 21C Museum Hotel in downtown Kansas City. And as far as the best bang for your buck, in my opinion, I don't think there's another hotel, just period. It's super affordable. You're talking 110, $120 a night. And it's actually a museum. The hotel itself is a museum. That fee to see the museum is included in your pay as far as what you pay for the room. So there's a lot of cool stuff. It's got a little restaurant. But the decorations, the room is old school, is real classy. And that's really not even normally typically my taste. I usually typically like contemporary things along those lines, but this classic, old school style of decoration, the whole nine, unbelievable. So if you ever got a chance to go, I would highly recommend 21C Museum Hotel. It is pretty sweet. I think you'd enjoy it. Anyone for that matter. Yeah, so stayed there. Always gotta hit barbecue up. Uh, yeah. Okay. So barbecue. Hey, shout out to Kansas City and the barbecue. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, I know people like their styles. They like their Texas brisket, right? And I'll give Texas that. I've never tasted brisket better anywhere than right here in Texas, right? So you got that beat, but about all you got when it comes to barbecue, in my opinion. Jack Stack, hands down, my favorite barbecue spot in all of Kansas City. I mean, you got so many of them: LC's, Gates, um, Q39, which is where I went this time. Outstanding. Outstanding. And I don't even know why I'm a barbecue place, and I'm gonna tell you, yeah, you gotta get the mixed vegetables, the grilled mixed vegetables. Yeah, so good. But yeah, Q39, really popular spot. Slaps is another one that's fairly new out there. My favorite, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there to get chastised every which way till Sunday by all you barbecue people. But bottom line for me, Jack Stack. That's where it's at. So yeah, if you go there, I don't see how you'll be disappointed. Yeah, so got my food on. What was the other place I went to? You know, one of those late night snacks after the game. I was shocked. They didn't have much open. Town something burger. There's like two of them downtown. Oh yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, I was actually hungry, so that's probably not that good. I'm real bougie with my food. I like to go to the really good places. This was literally the only thing that they had open, so unfortunately, I had to go to it. It was pretty funny. A guy ordered. This guy ordered two grilled cheese sandwiches, a triple cheeseburger with extra cheese, and a drink, some tots. How do you eat all that? I mean, he was serious too. He was serious about those the grilled cheeses. So at 350, I had to buy. I'll say it was decent. You know, it's not obviously not your best grilled cheese. It's not a gourmet grilled cheese sandwich by any means, but it was, you know, hey, bar food, whatever you want to call it, late night. You know, after the club, whatever. This was obviously after the game. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little shocked at the selections of what you had when it comes to food after the game. I would have expected a lot of places to stay open, if you will, when it comes to getting a bite after the game. I mean, it wasn't that late. It was only 11:30, maybe 11, something like that. So yeah, y'all got to step it up, Kansas City. If you're trying to be about that nightlife, if you will, y'all got to have some more options to eat out at night after the fact. So get that together, KC. Yeah, so the stadium. Yeah, same old same. Cheers to you, Chiefs. It wasn't. It was the same outcome in the end, but as I've stated and was stating throughout, it was not going to be the same type of ball game. Any and everybody remembers last year. Yeah. I literally sat back in the clubhouse while all Chiefs fans just sat and bought me drinks. I think the score was literally like 30-0 halftime. It was bad. I don't even want to remember how bad that game was. Not only that, I literally had not a single Raider within sight, let alone within arm's distance or 50 feet. It was just nowhere in sight. Not a single Raider fan. It was pretty depressing. Shout out to my Raiders though. Hey, we came through this time. We travel well. Y'all know that. We travel real well. Um, and I was just shocked. I was shocked that we were a lot more deep this time around than last year. And we came prepared, man. We came prepared. We made noise as we could. I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't get to hear it last year, right? It was just a constant blowout last year. So there was no, crazy crowd noise or, any man, listen here. It was a lot. It's real when you getting penalties because you can't hear, right? It's bound to happen in that place at least once. I don't care how well skilled, I don't care how prepared your team is. There is no way to mimic that kind of noise And all I have to say is if Seattle was worse, I recall Seattle being considered like right the just loudest stadium on the planet. But I have to say, it was pretty impressive. The Chiefs fans absolutely make a difference in the game. They are super loud. I mean, unbelievably loud. And unfortunately for us, although I shouldn't even say that because I don't think it mattered, but there were some good hecklers in the front row. I was right smack dab on the 50-yard line, seat 16, second row. It's only one guy in front of me. And I'll be honest, the banter with the front row, the dudes were pretty impressive. They actually got Carr and they got my man Mad Max to talk, man. They was bent back and forth in it. And it's pretty entertaining. But those Chiefs fans, I mean, they got it together. They got it together. But what I think they realized after this week was that their time is limited. Um, for the life of me, I don't know why we allowed 4 touchdowns all from one dude. I don't watching the game, I just couldn't understand that. I couldn't comprehend why we would just allow him to keep running these crossing routes for whether it be first downs or touchdowns. It was ridiculous. You knew what they were gonna do. I mean, that we couldn't stop them to save our lives. I don't know how we did it the times we did do it. It looked like we were kind of figuring them out, and then I gotta be honest, the schemes. I watch a lot of football. Obviously, I go to a lot of games. I'm just letting y'all know that offense. I'm telling you, man. Yes, it has a lot to do with Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna give Patrick Mahomes his props. There you go. Okay, so you know I'm gonna give him his props. I'm gonna leave it at that, right? But I have to say, man, the schemes of this offense is very hard to defend if you're not in the right defense. And there were several times that we were absolutely just in the wrong defense, 100%. And there was literally no way, no, you could have had the all pro team out there on defense. And there was no way you were stopping those schemes. And that's the part that, man, that's what's got to eat you up as a D coordinator trying to stop an O coordinator. I mean, for the first time, it really just stuck out to me. It just feels like, and again, this is all of this stuff is why I had to take a step back. Why I'm not so mad. Why I'm having different perspectives. Because I just started digging and digging and digging a little bit deeper for myself to realize there was no way. I mean, we're lucky to be 9-8 this year, right? We are gonna have a streak. We're gonna hit a spot where we're gonna look unbeatable and we'll probably rack off about 6 games. Seriously, like we're 1-4. I can see a period of within this time before the end of the season that we rack off 6 straight. It's very possible. We have everything we need. We have everything, period. And that's the thing, man. That's the key. I'm starting to there's some problems, there's some questions that absolutely are going to need to be answered. But and we're gonna try to chop through this. I was hoping my people could come up. We'll see. Because I love hearing other perspectives, particularly Stott Raider hating. My guy always gets me thinking. Um, you know, I it it's really hard to think that we're not where we should be. That that's really actually. I mean, it's obvious the guys are still thinking offensively and defensively. Guys are still trying to figure things out. Do we need more help defensively than offense? Offensively, yes. In my opinion, I think our D line, interior D line, needs to help more than our offensive line. And that might sound crazy, but and hear me out because Jesus Christ, the monster, Josh Jacobs, dude. I'm sorry. Hey, I don't know what's going on with that guy, but I want y'all to know something. Josh Jacobs is running like the best running back in the NFL. Period. Point blank. No questions asked. No, the man, I don't know what's happened. I don't know, outside of other than giving him the ball. Man, these jump cuts, bro, I'm seeing a night and day difference these last two games from what I've been seeing from Josh Jacobs. To say he's playing for a contract is by far an understatement. But without a doubt, 100%, hands down, that's where my game ball goes to. Get that right out. Get that right out in the open. Pass, get that out there ASAP, immediately, effectively. 100% sure. You could have given it to potentially. You could have given it to Devonte Adams, but I have a little bit. I have a little bit to talk about right there. That is our new guy. That's the guy that's supposed to be a leader in that locker room. Devonte Adams, we gotta have a conversation, big dog. Yeah, buddy. Hey, I want y'all to know something. It's equal. Everybody equally gets it, right? The number one thing is everybody equally gets it. And there's no question that, you know what I'm saying? When somebody ain't doing right, that's what it's going to have to be. And I'm telling you right now, the bottom line is Jacobs is the dude, man. We going to talk about Adams. Devonte Adams had a fabulous game. Just frustrated, right? There's a lot of things, but man, we're gonna have to talk about that. We're gonna bring that back. So yeah, let's go back to it. Let's go back to the beginning of the game, right? I mean, 17-0, bro. Really, man, 17. Why are we getting the jump on people and not figuring out how to put the pedal to the metal? There's so much to discuss. There's so much to discuss, but I'm not going to do it by myself. So, as you know, I always got a couple of guys that join the channel. So let's welcome Mr. Buford. What up, C Doug?
What's up?
What's going on with you, fam?
Yeah, ain't nothing. Watching the Yankees trying to blow the lead.
Ah, okay. So you got another team losing the lead. Fits right on in with the character of my squad.
Nah, they got them out though, but it was bases loaded.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like I was saying, man, I'm talking about this game. And the bottom line is we got a lot of problems in a lot of places that only time is going to fix. And that's just what goes with a whole entire new regime, right? When you have a whole entire new offense, defense, special teams, literally everything, new playbook, new everything, you don't just automatically get that. You know what I'm saying? Right out the gate, the first year. It takes time to gel. It takes time for things to come together. And that's why I'm not upset. I see the glimpses of absolute unstoppability. I see where we have the ability to absolutely just not even make it close. Not even have the ability to even talk about having a game. A very boring game with a 50-0. That's what we have the ability to do. But there's a lot hindering that. And the number one thing I believe it is the coaching staff tried and are trying to do way too much in way too short a time. That's the first thing. And the second thing is I don't know why they decide to keep shooting themselves in the foot offensively anyways when it comes to getting a game, getting inside the 30 and it's 1st and 10 and you want to run play action or a trick play. That part, it is that part for me. That's the part where I gotta calm down, and get back to earth because those aren't mistakes that should be happening.
1st and goal, play action. Come on.
Exactly, bro. And this is overthinking stuff. This is trying to be too cute. This is trying to do something that we don't need right now.
What'd your
Now
running back have? 150
he had
yards?
155 yards and 2 touchdowns or 1 touchdown. It don't even matter. He had 155 yards. That was rushing. He actually had more yards receiving too.
It's like
So,
I always hate the shotgun on the goal line, but I especially hate it on the goal line when the team is running up and down through the middle.
bro, I will not for the life of me understand why we are not running the ball more, why we're not getting Zeus White involved more, Abdullah involved more. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, our offensive line is hurt, right? It's not the greatest of the offensive line, but look what it's doing when we run the ball. That's what builds the confidence. That's what creates the unit.
Why go
And
for two? You don't
you
have
know,
confidence in your defense? Why go for two?
I think that's what it was, Kurt. And see, this is where I'm even confused, right? Because real talk, at the game, Chiefs fans, oh, that was crazy. I don't know why y'all did that. And then a lot of Raiders fans, oh, I can't believe that we should play for the tie. I'm like, bro, we are in Arrowhead. You can't hear nothing.
No, see, that's
No,
why you guys keep losing close games because you're playing analytics. We need to
bro, no,
go back to
you're
old
right.
school football
You're right. You're
and
absolutely right.
get extra points on the board,
Yep,
and that's it. Going for
I agree.
two, going for fourth downs early in the game
That's
rather
this
than
new
trying to
school.
punt them
This
deep.
new school BS.
It's
It's all
like
new school BS.
it's
Yep.
like I can't count how many people went for it on fourth down this week.
It's new school football, bro. It's new school football.
What are you
And it's
paying the punters for?
exact right. What do you even why even have a kicking game at all? You at this point, I mean, it's already no returns, right? They already kicking it out of the back of the end zone on
Yeah,
kickoffs anyway. The
yeah.
only chance you got at returning something is on a punt, and even that they angling it out of bounds this day and age, particularly if you got anybody back there worth anything. So the kicking game is non-existent. I mean, sure, it keeps coming into play because the league is a game of inches, bro.
I think with you guys, it's just your coaching.
It's
I don't know what else to say. I mean, Carr had what 300 yards passing and some
easy,
change,
easy.
and Devonte Adams beating the double team. I mean,
Twice,
Brandon
two
Jacobs
times.
running up and down the middle. I mean, you got
Yeah,
Crosby
man.
sacking and tackling people everywhere.
Crosby had
It's
a
like
monster game.
Chandler Jones had a
Monster.
good game. It's like
He had a good game too.
in the end,
Our secondary struggle, but
first
you
of
know why?
all,
Go ahead.
why
Go ahead.
why didn't you try to get the first down? Why throw it to the end zone? Why
Which
try to
one?
throw it deep on the last play?
Oh, you mean when Renfro and
When they
Adams ran
blitzed and
into
he
each other
threw it, yeah. Why
that
even
last
try
play of the
that play?
game?
All you needed was 1 yard. Keep the drive going.
Bro,
You had
again,
2 minutes and some change left.
they're all legitimate questionable calls, and I couldn't agree with you more, bro. I didn't understand it, and they actually did exactly what you said the first time that they were in 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1. They
Yeah,
allowed Jacobs to get the first, even though we were under the 2 minute mark. It
yeah.
didn't
Keep the
make
clock
sense.
going and keep going. You could have spiked it the next play. You'd have had the first set of downs.
Exactly.
You didn't even
No,
have to use your timeout.
no time. I'm with you, and that's what I did not understand. This is the part that they need to answer, and that's the only. I mean, and they said we're gonna go all in. I get you're gonna go all in, but does that mean just be stupid? What does go all in mean? It just means now you're reckless. Like it doesn't make sense.
And
And
then
this is
the roughing the passer thing is like
that was the worst play call in football history. I'm
like
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It was the worst. I haven't seen a worse play call. I'm a Raider fan. I'm a football fan first, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that was by far the worst call that I have ever seen in my life.
and that was a quick holding penalty on the punt
Right, that was
or on
just
the kick
that was just dumb.
on the field
Again,
goal. Like
yeah, on the field goal. I mean, so many ways to win the game, but lose by one. It's the same. It's the same thing week after week. We're in these games. There's no game that we were not in. There's not one game that we shouldn't have won, if you ask me. Clearly I'm a
So
little biased.
so if you lose a bunch of close games, I got to go down to coaching decisions.
I agree, bro. It's not the talent. You're hitting it on the head because we all know the league is about inches, bro. It's about inches. It's not about anything else other than field
I mean,
position.
well, on a brighter note, I had Carr and Devonte Adams for my fantasy, so
Yeah.
I mean, on a brighter note, they helped me over there.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Hey, you want to know what's funny? I actually got Devonte Adams and I had Mahomes, and the,
Okay.
and the guy I was playing, he had Kelsey, and I beat him by 2 points, and it was
Oh,
obviously because it was real close. Kelsey had 4 touchdowns, 4
no,
touchdowns,
definitely.
man, and that's the defense. So our secondary played, in my opinion, the worst game they've had, and they kept them to 30. And the reason
Well,
I say
you
that,
know what?
go ahead.
All right, good. I don't even think that. I think that your defense actually played really good. It's
Yeah,
just if you keep giving them chances, it's like you got them off the field where you need to get them off the field. I mean, you got a bunch of hits on them.
right,
It's like you guys just couldn't get points out of it.
right,
It's
right.
like it's like you run the ball, then all of a sudden you do some reverse or something.
Some
like I'm
some
not
dumb
sure.
play. It
You
makes
know,
no sense. Hey, we got Stop Raider hating adding to the show. Let's go. What's up, Raider hating? Can you hear us?
he y'all did so bad he don't want to show his face. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he having problems. As you know, we out in the sticks out here. So yeah, we gonna get him going
Okay,
as soon as he can hear us. But no, Kurt,
okay.
you right about the coaching, bro. I don't understand who's calling the offense. I don't think it's Josh McDaniel. Do we have an offensive coordinator? It's no time
You
like
want
the
me to
present.
let y'all hold Cooper Cup? I mean Cooper Rush.
Nah, we don't want that, dude. Hold on. What was I going to look for? Who was I just looking for? Who was I just looking for, Kurt?
You was about to get him on the line.
No, he on. No,
Oh,
I'm saying
okay.
who was we just talking about?
Oh, Cooper Rush and those Cowboys. That's who we was talking about.
Uh, I was going to look at something else.
Oh,
I was going to go look at a stat.
oh. You was gonna look at. I'm not
You
even
was
sure
just,
what you was gonna look at, but here we go.
can you
He's
hear us,
still
Doug?
mad. He's still mad. I can see it on his face. Tell
Oh
him why
yeah.
you mad. Tell us why you're mad.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get somewhere. You have to get somewhere we can hear you, bro. You know you breaking up. You about to fall off.
That's all right. That's all right. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yep. You better now. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There you,
Can I hear you? Can you hear me?
yes, now we can.
Can you?
Yes, sir. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Ah. Yep. He'll come back.
Uh,
But yeah,
uh,
our secondary. You
uh,
were saying our secondary. You were saying our secondary did good.
oh,
Where
it
I
did.
think
Like I mean, considering who you was playing and all the
right,
receivers running around, it's
right,
like it's going to be a shootout. But y'all was able to get off the field when y'all needed to.
right,
I felt like when y'all brought the blitz off the corner and didn't give them time to sit back there, then y'all got off the field.
right. Nope, you're right. You're
And
absolutely
also
right,
y'all had a mismatch that y'all didn't go to enough with
who is
Devonte
that,
Adams and the rookie.
bro? Well, all right. So man, this guy isn't here. I gotta tell y'all this story, man. My godson saw it, But I don't think a lot of people paid attention or saw what was going down. But my boy Devonte Adams, sure, those numbers look great, but bro, my man was loafing. And when I tell you he was loafing a lot. But he was like pouting like a baby, bro. I was shocked.
Well,
I hate
listen,
I
at
hate
the end,
bringing
at
this
the
up,
end,
bro.
at the end, I think he was mad at the play selection. Because
No,
if you
no, no,
guys
no,
would
no.
just
He was
ran it,
mad at the fact that he got ran into by his own player because, again, like I said, these dudes is out there thinking, right? They got a whole entire new offense that literally plays off of a timing. It plays off of very specific steps. It's very simple that they'll have two receivers in the same space, but they have to be precise. And we're just not there yet, right? That's what I'm trying to say. You've had these dudes for one off season and you didn't play nobody in preseason. So now we're starting to work that and get it together. And they don't have that chemistry, bro. What they ain't played with each other. How you gonna be on double
yeah,
wides on
listen
that
to me,
and
listen to
then
me,
run and
listen
then
to
run
me,
out
listen to me.
and not have
If it's one thing, your offense has been putting up points and yards and everything. It's not really it's like situational football. You got to get off the field. That's it. It's like the penalties in the wrong spots. It's
that
like that was a terrible call and that hurt you guys with the rough and the passer. That really hurt. Because without that, they don't go down to score. Either they try. In fact, they missed the field goal and
right,
everything, right? So
right,
without that, they don't go down and score.
right.
So there was a lot of factors. So I don't really think that it's the new offense or whatever. I think
No,
it's
I know it is. See, and this is what I'm trying to
I
tell you,
think
because
it's your head coach at the end of
right.
the game in situational
That's
football.
what I was going to do. Now I remember what I was going to look up. Who the hell is our offensive coordinator?
I don't know. I thought it was the guy that. Oh no, well he's the head coach, but is he
That's
still the
why
one
I'm
in the
that's
offense?
why that's why I'm asking. The Raiders offensive coaching staff. Offensive coordinator is Mick Lombardi.
Okay, so
That's
whoever
what
he
I'm saying.
is,
Hold on, let's
he's outsmarting himself.
exactly, dude. I am so over this. Yes, his name is Mick Lombardi. He looks young as heck. He's 12 years in the game. Bro, Fordham University. He's from his hometown is Jersey. So
Mm,
clearly he's the whole clique, right?
right.
He's down with the Belichick clique. But yeah, this dude needs man, I shouldn't have even probably looked at that, to be honest, because dude, if there's anybody I want to fight on that staff, it's that dude. If that dude calls one more play action at first and 10 inside the 30 and he called play action, I'm coming out the stands. Y'all got the footage right here. I can't see that happening.
But you don't think that's Josh McDaniels hollering out his plays?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Josh McDaniels is allowing this dude to do his thing. If not, he needs to start, right? And that's the thing. That's the key.
Well, I
If
thought that's
he
why I got him because he was the offensive guru.
Well, we got him because A, he's an offensive guru, but B, right, we got Ziegler. So see, this is the other thing that people don't understand. We can lose Josh McDaniels, but we got Ziegler. Ziegler is really what mattered in this situation. And we weren't going to get Ziegler without Josh McDaniels. I know
Yep.
listen to what I'm trying to tell you, because do you know what our steal of the draft is right now? Is the kid from Memphis, our right guard. He's got the
Okay.
best. He's got the best scoring of any rookie to date, and he started every game. He's balling. He's
Okay.
absolutely
I
balling.
could
That is
I
a
could believe
Ziegler
that.
pick.
Listen to me.
That's
I
a
could believe
Ziegler.
that.
That's a
I,
Ziegler pick. All these guys that we're picking are now smart picks. Shoot, look at everybody that John Gruden and Mike Mayock picked. They're all gone and in jail or some crazy stuff. Every last one of them, all gone
and
or in jail.
And another thing, and another thing, your defense. I'm going to take that back. Your defense played well, but on third
Robertson had a
down they
bad game.
can't tackle. They can't
You
tackle
want to know what?
on
You want
third
to know why
down.
they couldn't tackle? You want to know why they couldn't tackle? Meaning one of them, Nate Hobbs. If you notice,
Oh,
he
because
had
he
a
had the club on.
exactly. He couldn't. That was where they were going. It was like they were
Yeah.
using that to their advantage. Dude, all of this stuff was just bothering me. And it's like, man, there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you could do about him having a messed up hand, and he's your best cornerback. Nate Hobbs is our best cornerback, 100%. No questions asked. I don't think anyone would even argue that. Yeah,
It's
so
horrendous. The
you
tackling
don't.
was terrible. When Kelsey weaved
I
across
agree.
and got in the end zone, that was terrible.
Oh
That
my
was terrible.
God, why do they keep letting him run that? And again, you said it, coaching. What is Patrick Graham doing? This dude himself could be a head coach. You are the defensive guru, and this is what we doing. You're right, bro. If it's not the defense, it's the offense. And the bottom line is, whoever's calling this stuff, man, they got to answer to this, man. Because
And I think your defense did make enough plays, but you
I believe,
also
I believe so.
also missed a lot of plays that could have got off the field.
I agree. I mean, we had a bunch of third and longs, and they would get it, and it
Yeah.
didn't make any sense, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
disheartening. It's so
Yeah.
disheartening. 3rd and 20, and they getting it. 3rd and 18, and they getting it. And it's like, what defense are you calling, bro? What is it? Like, all I know is if they keep outsmarting themselves offensively, I gotta. Yeah, now I know who it is. I should have never looked at that guy.
Yeah, and then your boy pushed the cameraman and he went to the
Yo,
hospital.
man, that was some bull. You know that's a money grab. That's 100% a money grab. So let me get back to that.
Your home felt soft.
Oh, he getting me right talking about he went to the hospital. He got injuries. Got a personal private ride. Oh,
Yeah.
that dude, 10 grand. Go sit down somewhere, bro.
Yeah, that's funny, yo, for real.
But so let's get back to that. Yo, I'm sorry. I think Devonte has to answer to this game. Because see, on paper, it looks great. Even on the film, it looks great unless you know what to look for. This fool took off 5 plays, Kurt, minimum.
Oh, I seen where he missed the block and the guy got hit in the backfield.
Bro, there were so many plays. And then one time, there was one play in the second half before he caught the bomb. That car actually chewed him out. I mean, he actually chewed him out on the field.
And the play where he bobbled, is like he didn't want to get hit, so he tried to step over the dude. That's why he didn't get the other foot down.
I thought he was in. Personally, I thought he was in. I think if you look at anything in slow motion, it looks like he has no control.
I think that.
Bro, I was right there. I saw it.
I think that when he initially touched it, it was straight. But then when you seen it, it was still moving. It wasn't like he had it.
That's the point. That's what I'm trying. But that could easily be you're just shifting the ball. And that's what I'm trying to say. Anything in slow motion, bro. Anything in slow motion.
No, that ball was bobbled.
It was a catch. It was a catch.
It was bobbled. He caught it on the second time.
You're right.
Because at first I said it was a catch, and then when I seen the replay and I seen you tapped,
I know
bobbled, then you tapped the second.
But it wasn't a bobble. What it was I caught the ball. Now I'm going to place it the way I like to place it in order to protect it. It was a smooth turn.
I can't buy that one.
I know you can't. But I know what I saw. I know
that one right there. That one right there. It was a close play, but definitely a bobble.
Bottom line is, bro, man can't have these problems no more. That's my problem with it. Yo, you are literally a leader. You're the leader of the offensive wide receiving group. You know that you can't have that happen, bro. And that's the thing. I mean, it's so weird, bro. I don't know what happened to our receiving core because we just activated a kid off of the practice squad. I don't know what happened to the dude DJ Turner we had. I thought he made the team. He's not
What
around.
happened to your Waller? Where is he at?
Waller got hurt. You just brought up another problem. I don't know what's going on, Kurt, but that dude, in my opinion, I didn't realize he's always hurt.
Yes.
Or has been hurt a lot on everyone.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. I mean,
And
when
I
he's there, he's spectacular for a little
Exactly.
while, but he's always hurt.
And
Right.
that's what we're dealing with right now. And it's to the point where I'm not going to lie, it looked like he just didn't even care. But he's probably just hurt and can't do nothing but stand there. All right. But it just, I can't help it. And I have to be honest. If you were actually out there watching and you just took a glance at him every once in a while, it looked like that dude had no care in the world, couldn't wait for that game to be over and just to go. He don't care. At this point, I'm officially saying, yep, let's trade Waller. I know this sounds crazy. I know. I'm officially willing and ready to trade him, though. And it has to do with you can't stay on the field, bro.
Definitely.
Because you got, bro, you could be the best thing on since sliced bread, but if you can't stay on the field, bro, how do we play? How do we use you?
Hey, listen, you know what? And it's like, to me, a lot of this injury stuff is like, I blame a lot of this stuff on the league and all that too, because it's like you want to make these players faster and sleeker, and you give them these little skinny pads and all this and that, and these bigger and faster and everything.
Yep.
It's like you giving them less equipment, and of course they're gonna get knocked out.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yep. No, you're absolutely right.
But I'm with Stephen A, man. You gotta have to give these quarterbacks some flags. Because this is don't make no sense.
What did he say? I didn't hear what Stephen A had to say. What
He said he's fully campaigning for flags for the quarterbacks.
Flags for the quarterbacks? Meaning what? Oh, to pull a flag.
Yeah, because he's he's saying like for flag football, because he's saying that, nobody can. He said he don't know how the defenders could tackle anybody when they're moving and he's moving in a whole different direction.
Right.
It's like you try to hold yourself up, try not to fall on them, whatever. But in the end, it's football.
Yo,
and then it's like,
and that was what was messed up about the play, because I just told you it was the worst call in history. But what I have to do is give credit where credit is due. By the definition of the rule, by the definition,
because the ball was loose for one.
No. See, you're already missing it. Do you know the rule?
Yeah.
The ball has nothing to do with the rule.
Yeah, you can't be hitting them like above the head and neck area.
No. That's not what it is.
Oh,
see,
what is it?
you're missing.
Oh, you can't land on the quarterback with your weight.
Exactly.
Right, but at that time, the ball came loose, and he was trying to gather the ball. He was concentrating on something else other than landing on the quarterback.
Kurt, he wasn't trying to gather. He got the ball.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you, this is what I'm saying to you.
Play on the plane.
This is what I'm saying to you. The quarterbacks get paid the most money.
Right.
You don't get hit all preseason. Then when you do get hit, you hurt.
Right.
So it's like
part of the game.
And if I'm a defensive lineman, I'm saying, why is your knee better than my knee? Or why is your head, you get hit in the head better than me getting hit in the head?
It's part of I couldn't agree more. It's part of the game. Suck it up, Buttercup. It's part of the game.
I hear you, but you know what? Those are two terrible calls that impacted both games.
Horrible. And, I hate to say this, but just hearing it off the top, I'm going to be honest. It sounds like a fabulous idea. What Stephen A had to say. I just said that. But it sounds actually where we're headed. I don't think.
Or you know what? They should at least do like the college game. When they do targeting and they go review.
Right. Yeah, just review the play and call it as you see it when you review it. No, I agree. But I hate to say it, but I mean that's where we're going with it.
It's like even when somebody throws it in the end zone, it's like what are you supposed to do? Let them catch it and tackle them nicely, or are you supposed to dislodge the ball?
Exactly. You're supposed to kill him.
And it's like and then it's like every quarterback could just throw it high because they know you can't hit the receiver.
Right.
So basically, I'm open even if I'm not open because you can't even hit me hard.
Well, I will say this: the pass interferences that Devonte Adams got was very well warranted because the dudes didn't even turn around. They didn't even turn around. They
I'm saying the guy didn't turn around, but I mean like as far as you throw it across the middle high, you can't clean the guy clock.
Right.
So you got to let him get the first down and tackle him nicely, or you want to dislodge and take his head off.
Exactly.
Right. So it's like so either way, the defense is like built for the offense to score a lot of points.
Right. Exactly. They're taking away defense. And I hate it. I'll be honest. I hate it. I enjoy a good 6-3 game.
Right.
I don't have a problem with cats getting stopped, right? You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. When you see cats balling on the defensive side,
yeah,
I love that.
It's like you're supposed to beat up the other quarterback. You're not supposed to tackle him nicely and keep him in the game.
Oh, it's not the same no more, man. And this is where this is. It's just one of those, right? The old heads are old heads like us.
Man, they just get paid so much money. They need to play on crutches,
bro. Well, that's part of the problem, and that's why we're in the state we're in because you pay them so much, you don't even want to play them in preseason to get them, ready. You don't just come into the NFL just not hitting, and all of a sudden now week one you're gonna start taking hits and lumps, and it's gonna be Gucci. That's not the way that league works.
No, and and it's like that, and these players need to, I don't know. They need to do some more strength and conditioning all year round.
They have to take care of their bodies, and that's the part that we're seeing. That's the part that we're seeing, and that's just regular life, right? It's no different than giving X amount of people X amount of money. Some people are going to go and make millions. Some people are going to absolutely be broke before they even leave that day. Like that's just the way it goes. Both ends of the spectrum. But
hey, man, I think you should just take some cowboy film into the Raider locker room and show them how it's done. That's all.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy, yo? I really want to go to this game this week. I really want to go to this game. Y'all play Philly in Philly.
Yep.
I really want to go to this game.
I was thinking about it.
I really want to go to this game, bro. It is a night game. Mm-hmm. Sunday night? Is it Sunday night?
Yep.
I'm actually looking into this right now. I ain't going. So this is a Raider channel, the ultimate Raider fan. Please believe it. You see the brick at the stadium.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. But what I will say is I am a football fan first. And I'm letting the whole world know this is the best game of the season. Cowboys Eagles?
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, I'm looking right now. I'm honestly looking.
Hey, I'm hoping it. I was in Texas a couple years ago, and it went to overtime. The Cowboys Eagles.
Bro,
so I mean, I hope we beat them in regulation, but
listen to what I'm telling you. This is a game, bro.
Definitely, Mike is going to chase down Jalen, and that's our plan for the day.
Right.
Sick Mike on Jalen.
Bro, so I'm seeing tickets. Damn. They charging like they in Raiders. Raider country.
Yeah.
These people crazy. They got seats for $2,600 each.
Whoa.
Exactly. I like they ain't Raiders. Like, the Eagles Stadium is garbage.
You know what? Listen, it ain't about the stadium. They know when the teams is doing good. They call
Right.
If they was in last place, it'd be like $50.
Yep. You're right. I'm looking right now, though. Real talk. I'm looking at a flight, Austin to Philly.
Wow.
What when is it? It's this weekend.
Yeah, Sunday.
Saturday. Ooh. Hold up, Kurt. No, this is October. October 11th. I got the wrong weekend.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's this weekend. Saturday. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. It was good to be true. This ticket $300. It's 347 and I got I knew it. I knew it. Let me see. How far? Philly ain't that far of a drive from home.
No, that's like 4 hours. Shit, we can leave and come back in the same day. Shit, we was talking about that earlier. But then it was like, oh, it's nighttime. They got to go to work on the weekend on Monday. I don't know. Kai brought it up, but then he realized the time.
Right. Monday. That's an ugly flight. Dang, they got ugly flights, bro. Yeah, I looked at it before. I can't do it. It's just the flights and everything just don't add up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
2,600 for the tickets. What's that for the club area?
That was the front row. That was the front row. It was the front row on the 50.
Oh, okay. I see why you're saying that. Like that.
Hey, I was just at the front row on the 50 against the Chiefs, and I ain't paid nowhere close to that. Not even a fraction of that. Exactly.
Whoa. Okay.
Exactly. That's why I like going to away games. Real talk is because they're way cheaper than going to Vegas. Way cheap.
Okay.
Raiders can be 0 and everything, and you paying $800 for that club seat. The Raiders can be 0 and 100, and you paying $800 for that club seat. Listen to what I tell you, and you're gonna enjoy it.
I already know. Definitely. I definitely will enjoy it.
Wow. I ain't gonna lie though. If you're a football fan and you're anywhere remotely close to that game, that's the game of the year.
Yeah, I might have to go to that.
4-1, 5-0. Come on, bro. Cowboys, Eagles. Come on, bro. There's nothing more amped up than that.
I hear you.
It's our week off. That's why I was like, yo, this is perfect. It's my week off. I'll tell you one thing: if it was in Dallas, you wouldn't be asking. You wouldn't even be.
I got. See, now you're making me mad. I'll have to go look at these tickets. It is close. It is close though.
Bro, it's right next to you. Bro, there's no way I'm missing that game. There's no way I'm missing that game, bro. I've been looking. The only reason I'm praying that something pops up because I know I don't got to worry about finding a place to stay stuff. Like you said, I just drive back to Connecticut and fly back home. I'd go to that game. I'm looking every day.
Wow.
You know what?
Wow.
I got another option. I'm exhausting all my options on this one. I'm being honest. I haven't been more pumped up for a game in a long time than this game. The Cowboys-Eagles game. Bro, it's number 1 against number 2 in the division, let alone in the NFC, basically, potentially. Y'all got the best records.
Yo, I gotta see. You about to have me get off this chat and go look at tickets.
Because I'm right. That's why. Because I'm
right. We was talking about it earlier, but these dudes was bailing, so I didn't even look at the price of the tickets.
Right.
They was talking about Monday. What they gotta do Monday.
Nah, I understand.
But like you said, that's like a rental car away.
Bro, I'm there. I'm telling you right now. I'm looking right now. I'm not joking. Boston to Hartford. Flight is there. So they actually, dang, I'd have to stay the whole week, and then that's when I get killed. Wifey ain't hearing that. Because I could actually get out there. Oh wait, that's this week though, huh? No, that's it's the 15th to the 17th. It's the 15th to the 17th.
Yeah, that's this weekend.
15. 17.
Yeah.
Hold up. Hold up. Yo. That's the problem. So my problem is I'd have to stop in Denver overnight.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? There's always something like.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Dog. My old roommate from college is a pilot for Frontier. So yeah, that's how I get to move around like I do too when I need it. But yeah, they don't have nothing. I'm a football person.
Hey, I was
first.
thinking about going. I was thinking about
I'm
it.
a football person first, ladies and gentlemen. That is the game of the week. Nobody will be doing nothing but watching that game Sunday night, and I have no problem pubbing that because it's going to be a hell of a game. I think it's going to be like what you just saw last night. Am I wrong? As much as was that not a good game? No matter.
No, listen to me. That was definitely
it was
definitely a good game.
It was
definitely a
great
good game. I just don't know why y'all went for 2.
See, my problem is I'm not even mad at that one, Kurt.
Listen to me. I'm mad at that.
I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know
why? Because to me,
no, I don't know why I'm not.
Just got him off the field a couple times in a row.
Right. Show your defense.
So they had momentum at that point. Right. And if you go ahead and tie it up, I just
you force them to do something that and that's the problem. You force them.
And what I'm saying to you is, well, think about this. Even if you did go up by 1, the field goal still beat you.
Right.
So it really didn't matter. So you should have just tied it up. They would have had to at least kick a field goal anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He scored 3 in 17 seconds.
Well, I'm just saying they would have had to at least kick.
I'm giving you ammunition to your that they scored in 3 seconds. I mean, 17 seconds they scored 3 points. So you're absolutely right. Going for 2 and getting that doesn't mean anything. They're gonna run down.
Yeah, so you should have just tied it and try to let your defense get you to overtime.
Defense get you to overtime. You know what? Shout out to Kurt. You finally got me to see it to where now I can really see why people was mad. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I felt like we couldn't stop nothing. So I was like, I'm okay with it. Just get me out of here with a W or at least a shot of getting a W. You know, and while you say that, that was the weirdest thing. So here it is, we questioning you. We want you to run the ball like you right, 1st and 10 on the 1st and goal on the 1.
Yep. And then
you do play
action. If you did get that,
but now I'm saying we got a 2-point conversion, and now you want to run the ball?
Right.
There is nothing left, and now you want to run the ball. You give yourself no 2-way option. You don't give yourself nothing other than run the ball, and if they stop it, you done. It
and like straight ahead too. You didn't you didn't double down on nobody, power block, nothing. You just
no release.
Your little is back for 1 yard. I mean, it's killing him, but he's in the end, he's the littlest one y'all got.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. Well, I know absolutely. Abdullah is the littlest one. Yo, Jacobs is big as hell. I don't know if you know.
No, Jacobs ain't that small, but he's like a short little. I mean, he got big legs and all that. But I'm sure y'all got a 200,
Bolden,
230-pounder, like somebody a little bigger that could get a yard or 2. Like
they're not getting these guys involved, which is what I don't understand. I don't get it. You got Bolden and you got White. And they're not involved. They're not involved. You're right. They are both bigger than that dude. They're both bigger.
If you was gonna do that play, you should have put a bigger back. You're just gonna run it straight right there.
Bro, that part I didn't understand. I just didn't. There's a lot I'm not understanding. Now that I know we have an actual offensive coordinator and he's got 12 years experience, it might be time to send him an email because he can't do that again. I'm telling you, he can't call play action inside the 30 on 1st down with Josh Jacobs. Nah, you can't do that again, bro. Nope.
And
Nope.
and at the end they ran into each other, but that didn't really lose the game. What lost the game was the
No.
penalty
Right.
on the field goal. That lost
Kurt,
the game. They got the
Kurt,
ball back and drove and got a touchdown.
listen to what I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you why they ran into each other. I'm trying to, bro. I've been saying it from day one. I watch these dudes religiously. They're all still out there thinking, including Renfro, including Adams, including Derek Carr. They're all still out there thinking, trying to figure out the offense. It's just you don't learn a
Yeah,
job.
but you're
I
doing
mean,
a
day
20-yard route for a 1 yard pickup. You're doing a 20-yard out and you need
he
1
was
yard to
going,
keep the
he
drive
was
going.
going for the he was going for the gusto. I think what he wanted to
Well, that's
do,
what I'm saying to you.
I
So it's
think he wanted
like
to get a rub off of what I think they were doing. Listen to what I think they were doing with Adams and Renfro. I think
yeah.
they wanted to make it to where Carr had an option. When Renfro came under to go
Yeah.
out, if the dude was trailing, he was gonna hit him. If the dude was still on him, he was going to throw it over the top to Adams. That's what I think the play was. Am I mad at that play? Absolutely not. It's just what we all saw was two receivers that ain't played with each other for ever, right? This is what they're doing now.
Bro,
They're it's out now.
all I'm saying to you is you could have everybody go short enough to get the first down. Boom. We get up and we clock
No,
it.
I agree. No, I agree. No, I agree.
And then we try to be the last ones to kick a field goal with 2 minutes left. You could
Yeah.
have freaking ran the clock out and
No, I agree. But bro, my problem is you want to know what hurt me? That 17-second 3-point. That hurt me.
yeah.
That's what made me just say, y'all ain't my defense ain't worth a dog. I'm telling you if that's what they saw, because that's what I saw. I'm giving you why I was okay with the 2-point conversion call. I'm giving you why. I'm giving you why, and I'm telling you why. Bro, after 17 seconds, you can't stop them from getting a field goal in 17 seconds. We have no chance. See, and that was the difference. When they were playing ahead, that's why we stopped them.
Yeah,
But
but I'm just saying to you at that last moment, you got to tie the game because being up one doesn't really help you. They could kick a field goal and win anyway. So you got to tie the game and try to play for overtime.
I see it.
Just run the clock out.
I see it now, but I didn't see it while I was in it because you want to know what I saw was the 17-second 3-point play.
Yeah,
I'm just giving you
one point didn't make a difference. A field goal wins either way.
Couldn't agree with you more. You absolutely right, bro. Yeah, that's lesson learned. Yeah, it is what it is. Nothing we can do. Nothing we can do about it now. My thing is this. We 1-4. We lost 3 games.
Close.
3 points. We lost 3 games by a point.
But how many of those games was in your conference though?
Great question. We lost to the. Let me look. Yeah, let me look. Because we lost to
the Chiefs,
which is the only one. Chargers. We lost to the Chargers.
Chargers.
No. We didn't play the Chargers yet. No, we did. We lost. I went there. Yeah, we lost.
Yeah,
we lost. We lost by 5 to the Chargers. My bad.
Right. All right. So,
yep.
I mean, it's early. You got to figure they added an extra game. You still got to play all of them.
Let me give you a stat, and we're already past the hardest part of our schedule. We're past. We got the Texans next, then we got the Saints, then we got the Jaguars, then we got the Colts, then we got the Broncos again, then we got Seattle, right? Then we got the Chargers.
But can I say something though?
Yeah, say it.
Stop sleeping, yo. Any given Sunday.
No, I agree.
None of those are certain wins.
It's a game of inches.
Paper-wise, they should be wins.
We should be winning. That's you just gave.
But Gino been playing good.
Gino
been balling. Then you got who said the Saints. You might get Taysom Hill running around.
That's in New Orleans.
Yeah, so he might
Everything in
just
that
all of a
stadium is
sudden
the first
get
time
his
going to
inner
that stadium.
Tebow on. He might just get his inner Tebow on and run all over y'all.
Right. No, you're right, bro. It's possible. Like, I mean,
You
I can
know,
guarantee you the Chiefs didn't expect to be losing.
Jameis may come back and throw for 800 yards
Right.
and 3 interceptions. Like, you never know. They got the Red Raider over there, Matt. What's his name from Cincinnati?
Yep.
What's the quarterback?
Big D Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. That dude
Yeah, so
legit.
it's like
Yeah, that dude legit.
he's good. He's good.
Nah, he legit,
But
bro. Nah, he legit.
listen to me. Even to me is like it seems like there's some like even Buffalo. It's like the guy throws for a bunch of yards, but he continually throws an interception or
And
whatever.
dirt.
It's just like
Everybody's got their issues, but I ain't gonna lie. Who I think is gonna win this year is Buffalo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Buffalo is.
wow. Do
Yeah, I
you?
think Buffalo is gonna win it. Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't think you have the ability to stop them. And then they got a great defense.
I mean, they lost to the Chiefs.
They sure did. No, they lost. They beat the Chiefs. They played the Chiefs this week too, I think.
Did they beat the Chiefs?
Yeah, they play the Chiefs this week. I know they play the Chiefs this week.
No, they beat the Rams. They didn't beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs won.
They play the Chiefs this week.
I thought they already played them.
Oh, they play the Chiefs this week, bro.
Oh, okay. Well,
16.
we'll see that. We'll
It's
see
the
that.
16th. Yeah.
I mean, they beat Lamar and them, right?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. They lost.
But they beat Lamar and them by a little bit.
They lost to the Dolphins, but that was when the Dolphins had Tua.
And even that game too, Harbaugh did the same thing. Went for 2.
Right. Mm-hmm. They beat the brakes off the Steelers. They beat the brakes off the Steelers, but yeah, I don't know.
He didn't even go for 2. He went for it on 4th down, right?
Right. It was 4th down.
Yeah. So it's like So and I'm saying, and the Ravens gave up a lot of yards all year.
They did.
Okay.
I mean, but they
so what was the hardest defense that they played so far?
Oh, the Bills, Miami, and they lost.
All right.
Miami dope, bro. They lost.
Definitely. They lost both their quarterbacks, so
Yeah, that's right. They did lose Bridgewater, huh?
Yes, first couple of plays, he got a concussion too.
Yep.
And I don't even know if he got a concussion, but anything looking groggy, you out for the game.
Wow. Especially after what happened to Tua. They about to lose their whole franchise. Bro, please believe that ain't over. That Tua thing, I don't know if Tua ever plays football again.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah.
I agree with you that he probably will get paid, but sometimes the athlete has to know, like, I can't do certain things.
I agree. He was supposed to keep himself
and whatever. He's supposed to be like, nah, man, y'all can't be sending me out here looking like this. You got to say something too. I mean, I know you had 3 good games. They wasn't about to take your job.
Nope. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fair. I think you're saying all the right things. You're absolutely right. We
it's
all right. You don't want your spot taken.
It's like and yeah, they should have known he had a concussion without even bringing him in the tent for the first one.
The dude barely
just took his pads off. Like,
take him and go. Sit out. You out for the next.
Yeah, he didn't even need to go in the tent. Like, I mean, like we could have said that from TV.
Talking about he had a back injury.
Yeah, we could have said that from the stands. Like, take home equipment.
How you running around here stumbling with a back injury? Come on, bro. Yeah, the Dolphins deserve to lose everything they have, bro. They literally ruined that kid's career.
Well,
No, Kurt.
I'm gonna say like this.
He got a concussion that Sunday, and
Yeah.
then just getting thrown a little bit. His head didn't even hit that hard, but his whole body's a freezer. Kurt, we done both been around a lot of football. We done seen a lot of dudes
Okay,
with
but this is what I'm saying to you. So after that first week went by, after that first time
you should
happened,
have sat down.
like all week you wasn't saying like this how I feel or whatever,
Right.
or
That part I don't know. I'll be honest. Do I think I've had a concussion? Hell yeah.
yeah,
There's no question I've had a concussion. I've
yeah.
had
People had stars and all type of
stars several times. And
Yeah.
that's my point. That's how I know I've had a concussion. But
Right.
what I can't honestly tell you is I felt some kind of way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just being honest. I can't tell you I felt some kind of way where it was like, you know what? I shouldn't be playing, but I am. Because I'm not going to lie. When I felt like I shouldn't be playing, I didn't. But it was because my ankle or my
yeah.
shoulder. It wasn't because of a concussion.
No, and what I'm saying to you is that accidents happen because it's a physical game, and everybody's looking for somebody to sue and go after.
Point the finger
But
at, yeah.
it's like, I mean, that's what you're getting paid all that money for, the risk of that.
Up for. It's what you signed up
It's
for.
like that's the risk for one.
It's what you
For
signed
two
up
is
for.
like I understand that the team should be at whatever because they was trying to win at all costs. They didn't really care about your health.
They didn't care.
So, but it's like they should have been all over them as soon as they brought you back out for the second half. It should have never got to the next week because they should have been all over you from that. Well, we clearly look like you sent them back out there. Like you know what I mean?
No, you're right. You're right.
Sure, he got tackled again during that game, and
yes.
whatever.
I just
So
feel
it's like,
bad. I feel bad for him, bro. I'm telling you, I don't think he plays again. And if he does,
I
it's
feel
fair.
bad. Listen, I feel bad for him too. But I'm just saying too, it's like the whole medical staff should be ashamed of themselves. You should have known just from looking at him that he had a concussion. You shouldn't even had to go in the tent. Like you should have known he didn't know what he was talking about. Like
no one in that organization that has anything to do with medical should have a job. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
You should have known he needed some smelling salts and all of that.
Hey, bro, nobody, I don't care if you are the head medical dude that don't talk to nobody, you just are the person they ask questions.
And then now let me make another statement. Let me make another statement though. These teams need to go back to grass. Because that turf ain't no good. It's like cement.
It's not any good for a lot of reasons, and that's why you see a lot of the new stadiums still using grass. You see what we do in Raiderland. They roll the grass in and out.
They need to go back to grass.
Roll the grass in and out. Yes.
It's like you like bouncing the dude on like a hard brick. Like no matter what.
Come from, bro. I've never, for the record, I've never ever liked playing on turf. I've never ever liked it. I could not wait to play on turf.
Yeah,
right?
So you started playing on it.
I could not wait to play on turf until I got to Idaho State. Yeah. That's when that all went out the window. Then I went to Northern Arizona. Bro, I do not like turf. Then I went to Boise. I do not like turf.
Nope. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like
Nope.
It's like there's a lot of things that contribute to that concussion.
The grass, bro, and you hit it on the head, and that's the pun to be intended. How many times have we played on turf, and your head hits the ground, and you're done? And how many times have you been playing on grass, and you get your head put right? You got to pull all that dirt out of your face mask, right?
Yeah,
remember all that?
You got a little give,
but you got a little give, and you Gucci. That is, you're hitting it on the head, pun intended.
Yeah, like, no, you got turf. You playing on cement. That's just like a carpet. That's just a carpet over it.
Helmet. Exactly. Ain't nothing coming out your helmet. Ain't nothing to give. Nothing is given.
Well, listen to me, man. My nephew playing flag football right now.
Oh,
I went to the game. I'm like, boy, you better get some some tights and some long johns. He like, nah, I'm straight. Man, he got a flag and came up
They
with a
won.
whole rug burn. like, yeah. I'm like, bro, I told you. Like your shit was bald, pink.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm like, yeah, shiny, everything. I'm like, I told you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
sir.
turf is horrible.
It's real.
Shit, even when Nick played for Hofstra, he got a
yes.
little
There's
he got a
another
little turf thing, and next thing you know, he had a staph infection or something.
Yep. It's not. I don't know why turf exists anywhere anymore. I'll never forget when it was the coolest thing. My mother still has a block of turf from the Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah,
I'll never.
listen. I
Can't do
remember
it.
Nick had to miss a couple games for freaking infection on a damn elbow or something, from where it
Over,
got burnt bald and the little black
over,
pellets was in it.
over turf. Yes, that stuff holds all kind of bacteria, etc. It's
So it's
it's
like, why are they even using that? I don't get it. Then all
I
those little black beads be kicking up and everything. What is
right.
that?
I thought they had started getting rid of that stuff. To be honest, I mean, obviously,
What are those black beads?
I don't know. I think they're supposed to mimic dirt and give some give. To be honest, that's what I assume. I mean, it has to be, but it just doesn't. Yeah, it's not effective at all. Man, you're starting to. I wonder, and they have to. I'm sure they already have right statistics on playing versus turf versus grass concussions, but that would be a way to look at it. Because I'm telling you right now, I've never had a concussion playing on turf.
You mean grass?
No, I've never had a concussion playing on turf. I've had a concussion playing on grass, but I think that's my point. Like the fact that I was on the grass is what made it not as bad. I've never had a concussion on turf. I don't. Usually, people that I've met that had concussions on turf, they actually don't even remember sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even know what happened on that play.
Oh yeah, I seen that player was saying that the other day. He said he'd be in the film room and the coach would be like, "You remember this play?" He'd be like, "No." He'd be like, "Oh yeah, you got dinged on that play."
The play before. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's part of the game, bro. Uh-oh. We lost Kurt, ladies and gentlemen.
He said he got dinged the day before. And then when they was asking him in the film room about that play, he said he didn't remember the whole series.
Nope. Bro, happens all the time, man. It really, truly happens all the time, bro. So it is what it is, though. I mean, they'll figure it out. We ain't in there.
Come to Vegas, it's legal.
All day, buddy. Yes, sir. Shout out to the legality.
Definitely.
Gucci.
Mm-mm-mm.
So yeah, y'all got this game coming up, man. We got to buy this week. Next week we home. I'm back in the building, back
I'm
at home.
spending the rest of the week trying to get tickets. I don't know how.
Oh, well,
what to do, but that's what I'm about to do the rest of the
I'm
week.
worried about the tickets. I'm worried about getting there. I ain't gonna lie, Raider Nation. I'm trying to get to this Cowboy Eagles game. Hey, come on, man. Let's be real. It's a storied.
I hope they got a tailgate like it was in Texas.
Division. I know, right? Oh, yeah, the tailgates be crazy.
Yeah.
But and for the record, people don't understand. Most of the people I'm on here with, we all played. So there was no such thing as going to a tailgate. We don't know what that is.
Yeah. Well,
we don't know what that is, ladies and gentlemen.
In the locker room, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So when we go to these things and see what y'all doing while we prepping, like, yeah, we get a little excited too. Like, this is what the tailgate about. Tailgates is fire. I will miss kickoff before I miss another Raider tailgate. Real talk. I will miss the kickoff before I miss a Raider tailgate. Kansas City Chiefs, Shout out to Lawton, my new homie, Mr. Thomas. I met a homeboy from Harvard, man. That's family with the Callaways.
Oh, with Earl
Yeah,
Calloway in it?
yeah, that we grew up with.
Wow.
54 years old. He went to Weaver High. Thomas.
Wow.
Yep.
And what's his name?
Kevin Thomas, 54-year-old barber.
Dark skinned black dude?
Yes. You
Big
probably
black dude,
know.
Kev?
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Kev all
That's
day.
funny, yo. He played ball. He was actually a basketball player.
Yes, he was at the game.
I mean, he always was diesel, but he put on some weight. You know, he older now, so he put on weight.
Right.
But he always was like, power forward type.
Yeah.
He's undersized with a bunch of hops.
Yeah.
He'd be nice. He
know
like
exactly
train
what
error.
I'm talking about. He was at the game. He was at the Kansas City game.
Yeah, that's like train error. Yeah.
Yeah, he's older than us. Yep.
That's funny.
Ain't it crazy? Yo, it's a small world, bro. And that's what I told him because we was in an area where it was bad reception. I said, listen, bro, if you're anywhere from Hartford, just link with me and you're gonna see dudes and be like, yo, this dude. Not. That's exactly what he did.
That is funny.
Before we could, left each other. But when I got from the game, when I finally got some service, he had connected. He was like, yo, you know the Callaway? That's my family. Like, it was funny.
That's funny. Shit, if I'm not mistaken, he might be related to like Terminator and all, the Terminator that used to be from Windsor that used to box and all that. They got Earl Anderson, Keith Anderson, and them. I think that's who he related to.
Okay, yeah. Well, we Facebook friends now. I told him about the show. Hopefully, he pay attention. I told him I go to all the games, as everybody knows. So we'll link up.
Wow. That is crazy. You went all the way to Kansas City and met the dude from Harvard. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Got video and everything. Me and his
homie. I believe it. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, hard on the corner, giving the KC fans a whole lot of flack.
He's a KC fan. Big.
Yep. There's plenty of them.
You remember him, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah. He a Chiefs fan. I was trying to get him to go to one.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Well, you already know the You already know the. Uh-oh.
Definitely.
Why do I have
definitely trying to get out there?
I have a Las Vegas
definitely
person.
Trying to get out there.
Yeah, I have a Las Vegas jiu-jitsu person calling me right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, right? A Vegas dude from Jits. I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna have to call him back.
You said jiu-jitsu or judicial?
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh, okay. I was about to say what you done did. Ate and ran.
You stupid. Nah, that's my grappling people, man. That's my
okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby. Your grapplers, huh? So,
yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, bring my boy Anwar Jones on there.
We all know about Anwar, dog. We know about Jiu-Jitsu. Well, I know about Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
I don't know if the rest of the world know about Jiu-Jitsu, but I know.
He lethal.
That's lethal. I ain't coming close to that man. I'm running. I ain't walking. I'm running from Anwar Jones. Yep. And he a quarter of my size, ladies and gentlemen. That should tell you something. That dude always been 120 pounds, soaking wet, and will beat. Man, listen here. I'm running from Anwar Jones.
Definitely.
Right, about 13 years in the game. I'm running from that little dude.
Dragon by Jones.
Exactly right. All day. Yeah, well, this is a great show, man. Hey, I appreciate you as always, man. Up here kicking it.
Definitely. I mean, I didn't want to, overblow my Cowboys and come out with the pom poms and everything. I ain't wearing cowboy blue though, but
all day.
it's like I mean, the Raiders. You could take a last minute game plan from us. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, bro, it is 10 o'clock. It's 11 for you. It's late night for you. You in MIA though. I could tell you in the MIA, huh?
Yeah, nah, I'm in home.
You back home?
Yeah.
Oh, I see them cabinets had me thinking you was back down
Oh
in
no,
the sunny weather.
No, I'm out here. Sure.
Back in the house.
They've been going through the weather and all of that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, hey, real talk. I'm looking for this game, bro. I don't be shocked if you hear me say I got a ticket. I'm gonna be up there.
Listen to me. We was talking about it today, but then these guys was like, "Nah, I gotta go to work," and I was saying,
"Yeah, it's the best game."
3 adults. We could drive home. Y'all can sleep and y'all can go to work.
Yes, it's the best game of the year, bro. It's the best game of the year.
I'm about to check these tickets out. See what it is.
The best game of the year.
See if I can afford it. Oh no,
I don't think we're going to see another game at this time.
Yeah. I know they both good, so I know it's going to be expensive.
It is. Tell you the truth, I can't wait to see y'all play the Giants again. Like y'all division is shaping up to be what I thought our division was.
Yeah.
Y'all got the tradition. Y'all got the tradition. We don't even have that type of tradition in our division. That should let
you know what? They screaming about all the AFC and all this and that.
Right.
And all of our teams is
balling.
Is beating up on these teams that's supposed to be contenders.
Balling. No, you're not. I'm right with you, bro. You ain't lying.
And one more note. What's going on in Arizona? What is going on with those guys?
Who has a clue, bro? You talking about the little midget dude?
Yeah, what is going on with those guys? Like they've been stinking. He's stinking. He run around like midget football, and it's cute, but they stinking.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
But D Hop is still out.
He out on suspension.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And Fitzgerald retired, right?
Yep. He gone. He out the league. So yeah, they got problems, but I mean, I don't know, man. Hey, watching that little dude play though, I ain't gonna lie, I hated watching it, but I knew.
Yeah, he's funny. It'd be funny because it's like home zigzag, run all around him in circles and everything.
Wow,
and it'd just be some plays where you just like, I'm just too little, and he ends sometimes just be too little sometimes, like
Yep.
All that running around, dude, come in and deflect all kind of passes.
Yes, sir.
That's one thing. He got to get the lane. And your boy Baker Mayfield need to just be quiet.
He's done. Baker is done.
He's done, but I kind of feel sorry for him because his team suck.
I don't feel sorry for him because I actually never really cared for the dude to begin with. I hate to say it like that.
Well, I'll put you like this.
As far as his play,
I'll put you like this.
Because he is from Austin. Let's keep it.
I'll put you like this. As bad as he played, he's the only one that got Cleveland over the hump.
I agree. Texas kid, bro. Texas tough. Hey,
that's one thing I could say, which I thought they would have kept him just because he won that playoff game.
Right.
It's like, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he's done. It's over.
He tried to be too much of a superstar.
Yeah, it's over.
Play his position. He tried to do the extra play. Now the stuff he don't need to do. Throwing across his body and all that type of stuff.
Right. No, he done.
Carolina only got McCaffrey, so I don't know.
It's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. Well, hey, man, this battery on my computer is about to die, which means I have no choice but to let this rock out and ride out because I don't have no other inputs. But, hey, I appreciate – oh, my gosh. I appreciate my man Buford showing up. That's my guy. I want y'all to know. That's fam right there. Known that boy since my whole life, man. Literally my whole life. Yeah, and please believe it. Cold as ice on the field. Curtis Douglas? Curtis Douglas was cold on a lot of stuff. I won't ever tell him that in person. My guy was cold in everything. Real talk. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. This this is a great show. Raider Nation, we gotta really put things into perspective, man. We gotta really take a step back and realize what's going on. We got a whole new regime, man. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. I'm fine now. I'm going to the games. I'm still gonna continue to go, but I'm fine. I think this year is what it is. We're gonna learn a lot about ourselves. We're gonna see that we do have some players with some fire. Hey, as much as I talked about Devonte Adams, that boy got fire. That boy don't want to lose. That boy is ready. See what I'm saying? Like, we know what we got. You got what you paid for. Now it's a matter on the coaches to get this together, right? It's the coaches that need to get this together. And we'll be all right. We just need the coaching to get us all right. I'm telling you. We see flashes and glimpses here and there and everywhere. I'm very, very optimistic. I'm very optimistic, Raider Nation. I don't know any other way to tell you. It is what it is. It's how we living. I mean, we got what, 7? I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough call, right? But we'll figure it out. I appreciate y'all, man. Yep. All right, Raider Nation. T Crump is out, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate you.